I can't believe the day is here, our last day in Greece. We got up super early to catch our tour. The tour was too early to get breakfast at the hotel, so they made us this little to-go bag that was so cute. The bus picked us up right outside the hotel, and the morning views were stunning. The first stop on the tour was Demeter's Temple. I don't know if that's how you say it. It was a little bit of a hike to get up to, but it was really interesting to read about, and the views there were stunning. I understand why it was a meeting place for them. And then they also gave us time to explore the archaeological museum there. The next stop was Chalky Village, which was the old commercial center and capital of Naxos. This village was so cute, had so many colorful alleyways. I think our guide said only like 30 people live here now, which was just amazing because there were so many cute coffee shops, distilleries, souvenir shops. It was so cute. Really just enjoyed seeing what a village looks like outside of the touristy area. Similar experience visiting Philoti. This village was also super cute, but a little bit more lively. It felt like we were given a sneak peek into what it's like to actually live there. And their strong bonds with the church is very evident. I think this church was painted like very recently in the 70s, so the culture lives on and it was just beautiful. Next to the church was a folklore museum, and this was really cool. They set it up to show you what an old traditional house in Naxos would look like. The character, the charm, and the genuine hospitality just really shone through. We just got a few more minutes to explore the village, and then we were off to Panagia Drosiani, I think it was called. It's one of the oldest churches in the Balkans devoted to the Virgin Mary. What amazes me is these churches just plopped up in the middle of nowhere, seemingly. It makes for beautiful scenery. Architectural layout of this church was just really interesting. Like, they had all these tiny little rooms that kind of seemingly went to nowhere. Very different than anything I've experienced. Then we took a short drive to this lookout where we could see marble quarries, and we went to our last stop, which was Flario Valley. We walked through these lush gardens and then met the Koros statue, which is basically just this abandoned statue because it broke in the transportation of it. Really cool to see. Then they dropped us off in Naxos town, so we had some lunch. Realized quickly that the portions in Naxos are so different than every other Greek island we went to, and almost every place brought us free dessert as a thank you, which is so sweet. Then we did some exploring of Naxos town. The streets were so cute, and if you hiked to the top, you could get some amazing views. Made sure we saw the Venetian castle and the Catholic church before we headed out. At this point on our trip, we were exhausted, so we just took some time to read on the balcony of our hotel. Decided we deserved a treat, so we went down to the beach and got some gelato. I don't care where you are in Europe, the gelato is always so much better. We took a relaxing walk on the beach. Pretty windy day, so the sound of the waves was just so peaceful. And we spent more time on the balcony because we just could not get enough of this view. Watched my final sunset in Greece, and showered and got ready for dinner. It was the most perfect send-off. We just had a light meal and a glass of wine to reflect on our trip together.